This video looks at how to create a subscription product in your funnel. It does assume you've already integrated your Stripe account. If you haven't done that, please refer to the Getting Started video on integrating your Stripe account. Assuming you've done that, we're going to add a product to a funnel step now. So we have a product sale page in this case, and we're going to click on the product tabs here. And from our demonstration of adding a single time transaction, we already have one product here. What we're going to do is add another product option here, and it's going to be a subscription. So the first thing that we do is actually create the subscription in our Stripe account. So I'm going to go to my Stripe account here, and I'm going to click on billing in the left-hand menu, and then click on products, because our subscriptions are actually credited as a product. So once we're in the product area, we hit new, so plus new, and this will allow us to set up our product name, right? So this is going to be called my demonstration subscription. And the statement descriptor, as it says, appears on bank statements, right? So this would be, company name would be a great thing to put here so that they know who that was when they see it on their statement, right? Okay, so I don't need to put anything here in this unit label. That's an optional step that we don't require for this tutorial. Once I've done that, I hit create product, and this will take me to the settings for the pricing plan. So the first one is, as it says, not visible to customers, but it'll help you find it in your Stripe account. So I'm just going to call this the demo subscription video. That's fine. I don't need to put in an ID. And in here, there are lots of different options. This video, we're going to use recurring quantity. That's the most common example. And we're going to select our currency. I'm going to choose US dollar. I'm going to say this does not have multiple price tiers, but it does, of course, have a price per unit. So in this case, we're going to say it is $500 per unit, and we're going to say the billing interval is monthly. So note, you can customize this to whatever you want it to be. So if you go custom, you can set it to every 2 days, every 2 weeks, every 2 months, for example. I'm going to leave it as, so one example of that is that if you wanted to set up one of every 2 weeks, which is not an option here, that is how you do that. I could say every 2 weeks, this subscription will be charged again. So for this demo, I'm going to stick with a monthly billing interval with no trial period. Okay, so the subscription does start immediately. So when someone subscribes to this, and it is per unit, that's the other thing to clarify. So it's not per group, I'm just doing per unit. So when someone subscribes to this option, or they purchase this pricing plan, they will immediately be debited $500, and then a month later, they'll be debited another $500. So that's my pricing plan, how that's going to be set up. So I'm going to add pricing plan. Okay, and there it is. It's now ready to go. So now I go back into my editor and I can add a new product. And this time I'm going to leave it selected as subscription. And I'm going to say this is my demo subscription, or whatever your product would be. I don't need to put an override on. You can if you want, but your Stripe plan, this is where you actually select it from your drop down. And you can see here, if you have integrated correctly, you will see a drop down, of all the subscription options in your Stripe account. You need to select the one that you created. If it's not there, then and you just created it, then wait a few minutes, refresh this editor, and then come back in and add the product, and you'll find it will likely be there. Product description we can leave as is here. In this case, it's still got company name or whatever you want it to be. And note here, you can set a trial period specific to this product. So even though I don't have a trial period in the subscription, I can choose to, with this particular product, give a free trial period of, for example, 14 days before the first billing starts. Right, so in this case, that's actually what I'm going to choose, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, so now when I go and look at my page, and we have a look at our 2-step order form, we'll find that one of the options are going to be to select the subscription product. So here we go, we can now select the demo subscription, right? And now that we've previewed this, we can see this doesn't really reflect what the pricing option really is. And that's where we can come back and use our customization in the product area as to how it actually displays. So if I go into my demo subscription, I can hit edit here and I can override the prices. And I can say 14-day trial followed by 500 per month. And I can update that. Now, when I go back and preview this page, I can see that the pricing option actually makes sense as to genuinely what I'm offering. And just like with your one-time products, once someone submits their order details and hits the complete order button down the bottom, they will proceed to the next step in your funnel.